So it's 2025, and I guess we're justifying eugenics now. There's this new company that came out called Nucleus Embryo, and their whole concept is we are able to scan embryos and determine exactly the future that kid's gonna have. We can check what diseases it could have in the future. We could even check its IQ level. And you might be thinking, Connor, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with people being able to use science and technology to understand the future of what their life is going to look like, what their kid could look like? Isn't that a good progression of medical practice? I would love to agree with you, but this kind of highlights the exact problem that the Catholic Church has with IVF in the first place. Let's go back to this chart. We have 4 different embryos here, and we can determine exactly which of the embryos we want based on their characteristics. Let's say that you say, you know what, I always really wanted a girl with green eyes. Problem comes after you've selected your kid and decided, now what do we do with the other 3 embryos? I guess we just throw them away. And I'd be fine if this was just like looking at egg health or sperm health or anything like that. But once you have an embryo, that is a tiny little human. Just like if you leave a little tiny tree sapling on the ground, just leave it alone, it will probably turn into a full tree. It's still a tree. It's just a little tiny baby tree. That's what's crazy about this is we've literally decided, you know what? Science is good enough. Let's do Build-A-Bear Baby. This is Jurassic Park levels of what? We already see the results of this in places like Iceland, where women are able to get first trimester screenings for health for their baby, which is great. Love that. The problem is that pretty much every single baby who is diagnosed to have Down syndrome is then aborted. Like, parents are literally saying, I don't want a life where I have a child with Down syndrome, so if the child inside of me has Down syndrome, I want to kill it, which is literally just definitional eugenics. And that fundamental point is a huge underlying factor behind the Catholic Church's teaching on abortion, on euthanasia, on IVF. It's because it leads to stuff like this, where you say, hey, this kid, kind of an inconvenience, or hey, I only want kids like this, so I'm just going to get rid of the rest of them. Whereas if we're looking at it from a consistent standpoint, if we say that every child from the moment of its fertilization as an egg, from the moment of conception, that child has inherent human dignity, and stuff like this, getting to pick and choose what type of a child you want based off eye color, hair color, ability to have Alzheimer's, or whatever absolutely irrelevant factor that leads to that child's death, that's impermissible. Can't believe I have to say this, but you can't kill a human being because they're not the make and model you want.